Well, this is a great angle, but I'm not going to move because it's comfortable and I am a bit hot right now. And the baby is very much sitting in an awkward position. And when I sit upright, or more upright than I am right now, the baby basically squashes quite a few of my internal organs that are important to survival. So I'm just going to lay like this. And you'll have to excuse which is normal. We all have it. Let's not pretend. It's not just me. At least I hope it's not. Anyway, just doing a quick video. It's not about the pregnancy, although I have already mentioned that. It's just a quick one about mental health. We had something happen recently in our family. I'm not going to go into specifics. I have talked about it a little bit on my blog, which I'm going to link below. But it brought up sort of some issues for me and a sort of conversation topic in my head anyway, regarding mental health. There's definitely a feeling for a lot of people, I think, who maybe don't understand mental health or have certain struggles talking about mental health or fully understanding mental health. And that they think unless it's a diagnosable thing, unless you've got full-on depression or bipolar or the various different things that you can be diagnosed with, unless you have one of those specific diagnosable things, then there is no reason to look after your mental health. There's no reason to give it any focus, I guess, in your life. And that, I think, is a big mistake. And I think it's a lack of focus on those things that can often lead to the more serious diagnosable conditions. Mental health is your mental stability every single day. And you need to look after that as much as you look after your physical health. So if you, I don't know, are starting to feel a bit sick, so you take some extra vitamins or something like that, that's trying to help your physical health. Do the same for your mental health. Before you get sick, before you get depression or whatever it may be, obviously some you can't prevent, but before you really get bogged down by life, prevent it by giving yourself time, giving yourself space to take care of yourself. Whether that be allowing yourself an hour every night in the bath to just have that quiet space, do it. Or going for a walk. I find going for a walk by myself, which I don't get to do very often. I'm pretty much always with at least one child, if not two. So going for a walk by myself can make the world of difference to my day. I did it this evening. I just went to the Tesco's. It's like 5 minutes down the road, but by the time I got back, I just felt better. I just felt like I could breathe again after a day of, taking the cat to the vet and shepherding children around, and it's a really important thing. I'm sorry, the computer's moving a lot, partly because I'm moving, but also the baby's kicking it. So you're just going to have to get used to a wobbly computer. But it is so important, and the thing that happened with our family brought this up because there's a real stigma in the family, despite the fact that pretty much everyone that I know and I'm related to have had some form of mental health troubles. There is still very much a stigma in the family against acknowledging it, and I don't like that. I think we need to talk about these things. I think we need to acknowledge them. I openly talk about when I'm feeling down or when I've had a bad day, and I openly talk about it when I've had a good day. I mean, yes, I needed that walk this evening, but actually on the whole today's been pretty good. I woke up and it was really bad. The first hour of my day was really, really tough, partly because I was very, very tired. Hay fever's been keeping me up at night, and I'm pregnant, I'm really tired, and we've had a lot of things happening in the house over the last few weeks. It's just meant that it just feels like I haven't had a chance to really rest and sort of recuperate from it all. So it's been a really stressful few weeks. But so I had an hour this morning where I was just sort of out of control. But once I got past that, once I moved on from that, I had a pretty good day. I felt pretty good today. But yeah, I needed that walk. It helped. It definitely helped. And now I'm going to have a relatively relaxed evening, which probably would have been more difficult to have had I not given myself that 5-minute break to Tesco's. So yeah, I think it's important to be aware of how you're feeling, be aware of the state of mind that you're in. I certainly have states of mind that I get into where I go into quite dark spirals, um, and just be aware of that and have your own ways, whatever they may be, and you'll have to trial and test these things, but figure out your ways of coping with these things, preferably not with substance abuse. Hopefully it will be with something a healthy alternative, whether it be exercise, just some quiet time, reading a book, listening to music. That can be hugely therapeutic. But anything like that is so useful to have in your arsenal. The same way that you carry vitamins in your cupboards in your kitchen, or um, paracetamol at the first sign of a headache. Just be aware that you can have things that can help, and then of course, if things start to get really bad, go to your doctor, go see your GP, ask for counselling. If you have the money and the luxury to go out and get private counselling, do that. If you don't, the NHS counselling is very good. You will just have to wait a little bit longer for it, but it is there and it is fantastic. So mental health isn't about just having a condition that is diagnosed and you learn to live with. It is also about just your general everyday health, how you feel when you get up in the morning, and how you feel throughout the day, and then how you feel when you go to sleep at night. It's so important, and I think we could all do talking about it a bit more, being honest about it, and supporting one another in it too. I think that's really good, important too. So that's all this video is about, really. Look after yourself, look after those around you, check in with people, make sure they're okay. Um, and That's it for now. I'll probably do another pregnancy vlog, I don't know, maybe later this week. We're possibly going to start getting because we're moving the kids' bedrooms around, so we're probably going to start doing that this weekend, so maybe I'll vlog something to do with that. We'll see. It could also just not happen. So we'll see how it goes. But I hope you are all feeling well, and talk again soon. Bye.